We always hear that we have to invest, but what does it exactly mean, investing? Hi everyone, this is Tari Manyonga from Let's Talk Finance with Tari. So today we're going to continue with our 4 pillars of financial literacy, and this week we are starting with talking about investments. Remember, the past few weeks we've been sharing on budgeting. So the question is, what does investing mean? As I've explained before, that investing and saving, they are two different concepts. With investing, we are looking for long term, and we have different types of investments which you can do, and as an individual you must also have different financial goals which you can do for what you want to invest exactly. So that's what I'll be just chatting about on today's video. So how best can we start investing? My number one rule, which I always use, is you need to pay yourself first. When I mention this word of paying yourself first, many people, they think that when they get their paycheck, they have to go out and spoil themselves. But that's not what I mean. When I talk about paying yourself first, I'm talking about putting a certain percentage every month. And this percentage, you need to put it in a savings account which attracts interest, or which attracts compound interest, and this money is for your future self. Remember that your present self is as important as your future self. So you need to start catering for that future self. Because remember, every year we are getting a year older. And the good part of that is, as we get older, there's a time which will come when we won't be able to work for ourselves. So we need to start planning for that future. So that's why I say that you need to pay yourself first. So I can advise that you need to put 10% of your net income for that future self. Remember, here in South Africa, we have what they call the tax-free savings account. That can be a best option to start saving for your future self, because with that tax-free savings account, what it allows you to do is that you can put money, and when it's time for you to take that money, it won't be taxed. The only downside of it is that you're only allowed to put 36,000 rand a month. That is the maximum which you have to put. And per lifetime, it should not exceed 500,000. So you can also have other ways of also investing for your future self. But the good thing is to start now, putting that money for your future self. Then, number 2 rule is you also need to start putting a certain percentage aside for you, maybe to start having a business, or if you got a business already, to reinvest that money in having another business. Those are some ways where you can invest money. So the reason why we talk about investing, this is actually like you're growing your money. You're letting your money to start working for you when you're not able to work for your money. Remember that money matters and you must be in charge of it. So you need to start taking care of your money now so that it will be able to take care of you. Basically, that's what we just mean with investing. So, what are the other types which you can invest? Personally, I prefer investing in real estate. With real estate, this I mean on buying properties, because this is one of the things which I use on my investment, and I have seen how it's really working for me, and that's the one thing which I prefer investing for. So how can you invest in property? You can buy a property and put tenants on it, and you can start getting rental income from it, and that will be extra money which you'll be getting. Or you can get your property and put it on Airbnb, then you can start getting money wherever your flat or your house is being used at Airbnb. You'll be start getting money from it. So now you're letting your money to work for you each time when you get returns from whatever you're using your property on. Others, they also use what they call the property flipping, where you buy maybe dilapidated houses, or where you buy those houses where you need to renovate on them. But on that one, you need also to be careful and understand how property works. So you can go, or when you view that house, you can go with an evaluator who can evaluate for you if you'll be actually making more money at the end of the day. Because you don't want like to buy a house which is dilapidated, then it will cost you more money to repair it, and you won't really have much returns from it. So you need to be careful when you do the house flipping. But that is also another idea which other people uses on real estate. The different ways where you can invest your money, like mutual funds, index funds, stocks, or real estate investment funds. I always prefer using easy equities, because now on easy equities, they now what they call the easy properties, where you can actually get the real estate investments fund, which is also a great idea for you to invest your money and let your money grow, and it will be able to work for you. It's very important to invest and always have long-term plans with your finances. As I've said before, that we are all growing older, and we need to have a space of time where we can let our money working for us when we are not able to work, or when we just relax, then we can start having passive incomes from all the investment which you have done. Thank you. Don't forget to subscribe, like and share with others, and look forward next week as I'll be sharing another video. I always share my videos on Saturdays.